Guys, I don't know how to say this one, but we just had a 4 wide finish at Daytona. 4 wide at Daytona. The track that can barely go 3 wide? Yeah, we just had a 4 wide finish at Daytona. Dude, I mean, it's a little bit exaggerated. Because, I mean, Haley, Suarez, and Custer were all really on, like, the back quarter panel of Blaney. But, like, still, 4 wide at Daytona, dude. The Daytona summer race, it just doesn't disappoint, man. It just doesn't disappoint. Let's talk everything Coke Zero Sugar 400. Hopefully we can get this done quick so I can go to bed, man. I'm tired. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new post-race review here on the channel today, guys. Today we are reviewing the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona, the regular season finale at the Daytona International Speedway. Holy good lord, man. It was one for the ages. The wind is really messing with my blind here. It's a little intense tonight. I don't know why. The hurricane just passed me. That's been gone for a while. Yeah, before we get into the video, guys, as you know, post-knee surgery update. Feeling good. Staples are out. Definitely feels a lot better now that those are out, to say the least. But, yeah, I'm pretty well at a point where I'm walking again. I mean, still have to go one crutch if I don't have the brace on, but yeah, feeling better, feeling good. Probably soon going to be back on iRacing, streaming again soon. But anyways, regular season finale at Daytona, man. Where on God's green earth did I even start here? Shout out Dale Jr. I saved this shirt for tonight just because arguably the most iconic win in non-Daytona 500 history was Dale Jr.'s, his win in 2001 in the summer race with the MLB car. I was like, yeah, this shirt's getting saved for today. It's only, the second time I've wore it? I gotta say, this is pretty badass. Like, this is a sick friggin' shirt. Friggin', I don't know how well y'all can see that, but big Dale Jr. number 8 on the back. Should have had a big Budweiser logo on there if you ask me, but you'll have to see it. Oh my god, I'm tired. I need to get this video done and head to bed, guys. I am exhausted. It was a long day, and a day that I did not expect to wake up early for, but I did. So, okay. Where do we even start? I'll go through all the incidents that are noted on NASCAR's X feed, and we'll go through the results. I'll try to remember what all happened in the results, or race by race incident for all these guys. But our first main incident for caution was actually from the 66 car of Casey Mears blowing a right front in turn 4, right in front of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Damn near ended the days of William Byron, who did have to do a stop and go penalty on lap 1 because they made adjustments after pre-qualifying inspection. Like, that just seems a little stupid. But Rudy Fugle got ejected today, so good time to have your crew chief ejected the week after you've won the regular season championship, I guess. But I don't know. I'm looking back at the incident here. I'll put that on mute. Yeah, let's see. It happened right beside Cody Ware. Chase Briscoe was passing. Austin Dillon was near at the time. Yeah, Austin Dillon damn near ran through the back of William Byron. But that was a big incident to start the day. I gotta say, stage 1 was the calamity stage. And that's rare for a NASCAR race in 2025. But out of turn 4, just a few laps later, Tyler Reddick lost his turning ability in his car for some reason. And yeah, he ended up going in at the 34 Grillo's Pickles machine of Todd Gilliland. And yeah, then Tyler Reddick completely smacked the inside wall. And as you guys know, Tyler Reddick was one of the guys going into this race on the playoff bubble. So we were all kind of thinking to ourselves at this moment. I was like, oh boy. After the next wreck here, I'll show you guys the meme that I put up on my X. I was like, this is too funny not to post. That's pretty much what I thought when these wrecks were happening, man. It was honestly kind of crazy. Why is my elbow? I'm getting off track here, but dude, I don't know what my elbow started hurting me in the middle of the race, and if I bend it a certain way, I don't know if I slept on it weird last night, or I don't know. Maybe I'm getting gamer's elbow or something. Maybe I gotta find something else to do with my time. Oh my god, I don't even know. But yeah, if you look back at the onboards here for Tyler Reddick and Todd Gilliland, it just looks like Reddick, it kind of looked like the Xfinity incident last night where I can't remember who Jeb Burton turned up into, but yeah, it just looked like he lost the ability to turn. Tyler Reddick smacked the inside wall, and for a while, Alex Bowman was actually ahead of Tyler Reddick in the points, and we were like, oh, if a new winner comes, Tyler Reddick could be the one who gets eliminated here. This could get spicy. But then Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson happened. I cannot wait for Door Bumper Claire on Monday to hear what Freddie Kraft has to say about this one. Because Jesus Christ. Okay, how do I even talk about this incident? Okay, so Kyle Larson gives the 23 of Wallace a push. Bubba starts going down after the push. Below him is Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. 3 cars are not going to work in 2 lanes. And as that kind of happened, Busch got hooked off the nose of the Logano. Bubba Wallace got hooked on the other side of Logano's nose. And it just caused a mess, guys. It was the big one. Very early on, Austin Cindric got T-boned by Bubba Wallace. Alex Bowman was caught up and took a lot of damage in this incident. He hit Zane Smith. Carson Hocevar went through the grass. Ricky Stenhouse went around. Denny Hamlin picked up some major damage in this crash. It was, yeah, Noah Gragson. He was one that in my main fantasy league, too, with my friends, I had Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, and Noah Gragson. Half of my fantasy team got taken out in a 12-car wreck. Like, oh my god, good old Bubba and Logano. Jeez Louise, man. But we continue. Kyle Larson did actually go on to win stage 1. All the finishes tonight were good. Like, the stage 1 finish was a solid finish for the stage win. And yeah, stage 2, that was a good finish as well. Stage 2, it was definitely, things calmed down a lot compared to stage 1. Yeah, it was pretty much just a lot of, ride it out, save your fuel, typical non-race for the win, next-gen super speedway racing, if you ask me. I mean, Cody Ware went up and led a lot of this. I was half thinking to myself, I was like, do we need Cody Ware to win this race to finally get rid of the playoffs? That would get it in NASCAR's head, you would hope. If their 36th place charter went up and bumped up like 20 spots or whatever it is to get to that 16th spot to get in the playoffs, like, that would honestly be hilarious if Cody Ware did that. And then you have Cody Ware trying to get out of Darlington, Gateway, and Bristol. Just like... Oh, I laughed just thinking about it, man. Imagine Cody Ware in the playoffs. That would honestly just been sad. And then Carson Hocevar had his 16th engine failure of the season. Man, how many things are gonna go wrong for this guy? And what's crazy is half the time we bully him for his aggressive driving style, and he never even does anything wrong some more times than not. At least this year, it's usually the car just blows up on him, or friggin' the team has a bad pit stop. That's usually what it is. This guy ain't got no luck. And Carson, you guys know I like Carson Hocevar. Carson Hocevar is my guy. But yeah, my man just don't have no luck. let's just keep it real. My man just does not have the luck. What happened to Denny Hamlin in stage 3, by the way? He blew a right front. He couldn't turn the car and then just drove around the track for an extra 2 laps for no reason. I was like, huh? Why doesn't he just park it? Why doesn't he just go down pit road? My only thing I can think of is just like, was he pissed at NASCAR? Like, is he just like, why doesn't they throw the caution quicker? I'm gonna drive around and put all my debris on the track to prove a point. Like, I don't know. We'll hear some tidbits and actions detrimental tomorrow or Monday, I'm sure. I'm sure Jared's gonna get, oh, excuse me, a lot of good clips and tidbits out of that podcast. But, man, I gotta admit, though, that's the second time Denny Hamlin's ran the King's Hawaiian scheme. Twice he's been taken out in the big one. You gotta stop running the King's Hawaiian scheme at the big plate tracks, Denny Hamlin. But, yeah, then stage 3, pretty much more fuel saving. Take it as much as you can. Save. Get as much track position as you can. Save your fuel. That was the name of the game. Save, and more saving. But, yeah, then with about, like, 20 to go, I'd say, is when people really started to turn it up. That Hamlin caution really helped things out as well. And then we had a game-changing moment of the race when Joey Logano went for a spin. How do I even describe this? So, Eric Jones, who's second in the top lane, goes to slide underneath Logano. Logano comes down to block. It is a fairly late and aggressive block, but I don't know, it's just how the air worked or whatever, but it's almost like all the air got taken off of the rear diffuser of Logano's car. It just completely sent him to the left, went off the nose of Chris Buescher, who was leading the inside lane, and whoop, down to the inside, Joey Logano wins. It was not ideal for the Shell Pennzoil 22. I mean, he got it back going straight. It was still green, and then Logano just pretty much decided to drive straight onto the grass. I mean, I get there's sparks flying underneath his car. He might have a flat, but, like, dude, just put it on pit road. Like, he just intentionally spun it in the grass just so NASCAR would call it caution. Like, what a dickhead. Like, oh, Joey. That is the most Joey Logano shit I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh, my. I was about to say, I am so tired. Thank God there's not a night race next week. Until it clicked into my mind that the Southern 500 is the night race next week. It's just on a Sunday night, not a Saturday night. Dude, I need sleep, NASCAR. Why do we have to have 3 night races in a row? Just let me go to bed at a decent hour, man. And then we had the white flag. Yeah, it was just a lot of aggressive pushing and shoving, man. Guys were fighting for every single inch, working it over, and that white flag. Guys, we know Ryan Blaney won this race. My man was 13th with 2 to go. Him and Cole Custer decided to go to that top side. They flew around everybody. Cole Custer was in the catbird seat to win this Daytona race. It was him and Justin Haley on the final lap. Justin Haley pushed him below the double yellow line. Oh, excuse me. Cole Custer still held his own, but that killed all of the momentum. So then came Ryan Blaney around the outside, being pushed by Daniel Suarez. Blaney's clear. Suarez is coming. Haley's coming. Custer's coming. It's 4 wide to the line, and Ryan Blaney. Oh, dude, here, wait, I'm gonna switch my camera for a second. If this isn't my thumbnail, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. What a photo, man. What a photo. Oh my god. That, who finished 7th? That, Chris Buescher, is 7th place. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Like, just phenomenal. Like, I could watch this a million times over. Obviously, we know Alex Bowman got locked in because of a new winner not winning. But my god, it wasn't ever close to. Alex Bowman better thank the hell out of Ryan Blaney to probably for saving his job at Hendrick Motorsports for another season, because if he misses the playoffs, Rick Hendrick probably shows Alex Bowman his contract and goes, whoop, you're gone, pal. Say goodbye. We'll put somebody else in the Ally 48. But yeah, Alex Bowman got his ass saved by Ryan Blaney. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That is the moral of the story at the end of the day. I'll have a playoff prediction video out for you guys later this week, probably Friday before the Southern 500. I'll take a day to sit on it, maybe record it Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, that is a recap of all the events at the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Let's get into your race results. Well, just like he did in 2021, Ryan Blaney goes out and wins the summer race regular season finale at Daytona. Good for Yerb, good for Ryan Blaney. Oh my god. He beat Daniel Suarez by 3/100ths of a second, Justin Haley by 300.6 miles hundredths of a second. Oh my god. Cole Custer by 4/100ths of a second, Eric Jones by 9/100ths of a second, and Kyle Larson by a 10. Unbelievable. Kyle Larson beat Chris Buescher by 1/1000th too. That's crazy. It's literally Kansas all over again. That is crazy, man. Man, a lot of those guys deserve to win today, but damn. Some things are just written in the stars what they're meant to be. Ty Gibbs, he misses the playoffs. He finishes P8. Josh Berry gets a P9. Not a bad result for old Josh. Chase Elliott with a P10. Todd Gilliland, after that wreck early, rebounds to finish P11. His former teammate, Michael McDowell, rounds off in 12th position. And it's Christopher Bell, who was solid the whole day. Ryan Preece, man, I honestly texted a friend of mine before the race. I was like, why do I have good vibes about Ryan Preece of all people today? Like, and RFK didn't end up even putting a single car in the playoffs. That's honestly kind of sad. Like, that team deserves to at least have one car in the playoffs. They're consistent and good enough, man. Like, can we take... No disrespect. Can we take Shane Van Gisbergen out and put an RFK car in? Just... please. Like, we all know Shane's going to be eliminated in the first round. Like, just... speaking of Trackhouse, Ross Chastain finished P15. Shane Van Gisbergen, P16. Oh, I meant to say about Preece. He was leading that outside line with 2 to go. Then Larson made a move up high. He got shuffled back the middle. Just wasn't meant to be for Ryan tonight. He was in really good position, though. Did nothing wrong. Great super speedway race from Ryan Preece, if you ask me. John Hunter Nemechek led a lot of laps early in stage 3. Brad Keselowski, William Byron's next. NASCAR 25 cover star, by the way. Him, Blaney, and Christopher Bell. None of those 3 will win the NASCAR championship now because of the cover curse, so I'll have to scratch them out. Brad Keselowski, P18. I expected Brad to be a real threat tonight. Apart from stage 1, he was barely up there at all. William Byron, P19, rebounds from that early penalty, that early stop-and-go penalty. Cody Ware, P20. Then it's Tyler Reddick, who rebounds from that wreck to finish 21st. Ty Dillon, Chase Briscoe, who was solid throughout the night. Austin Dillon. And Austin Dillon ended up 24th. Why is my man Austin at 24th? He must have been anticipating a wreck and hung out the back. Denny Hamlin, AJ Allmendinger, Joey Logano, Joey Gase, Casey Mears, Austin Hill, Zane Smith, BJ McLeod, Kyle Busch, who was my pick to win the race today, Carson Osavar, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman, Bubba Wallace, Noah Gragson, Austin Cindric, and Riley Ertz, rounding out the results here at Daytona. Anyways, guys, shall we have a look at the playoff board now, shall we? Shout out to my man Steven Taranto. Steven Taranto, I don't know. I think I got that right. Let me know if I got it wrong in the comments down below. But this is how the playoffs will look heading into Darlington next week. So, Kyle Larson and William Byron will be 26 points above the cut line. Jesus, man, why do I need a burp? I mean, I did eat like 3 slices of pizza during the race, but Denny Hamlin plus 23. Ryan Blaney plus 20. Christopher Bell is good by 17. Shane Van Gisbergen is good by 16. Chase Elliott good by 7. Briscoe good by 4. Bubba Wallace up by 2. Austin Cindric up by 2. Chastain and Logano up by 1. Berry and Reddick out by 1. Austin Dillon out by 2. And Alex Bowman is out by 5. Interesting. This is, honestly, this first round is a lot more compelling than I would have expected. Honestly, Van Gisbergen and Dillon are my locks to be eliminated in my first round. I mean, I'm kind of spoiling my prediction here. I mean, my prediction can go more in depth, but like, I don't know if that 21 team doesn't pick it up, that 21 team could be out in the first round as well. And maybe Bowman, man. Like, these tracks do not suit Alex Bowman well. Like, he's not... Haven't seen him run good at Darlington. Like, barely ever. Maybe once or twice, but no good runs at Darlington from what I recall. Hendrick is terrible at Gateway. And Bristol, I've barely ever seen Alex Bowman run good at either. Alex Bowman could genuinely be a first-round exit. That's kind of crazy to think about. That is kind of crazy to think about. I do kind of feel bad for Alex Bowman, man, to be honest. Do all that hard work to get into the playoffs and then have it... Could end up having it go like that. I mean, the 22, he hasn't been good apart from his one win at Texas. He could be eliminated if he doesn't win Gateway. Like, things could happen. Austin Cindric could fluke into another one. Like, it's going to be an interesting playoffs, man. That Darlington race is really going to shake things out very interestingly. I'm very intrigued to see how that race goes, but yeah, this is your playoff grid. Commiserations to the guys who missed out, but these are the 16 drivers who are going to compete for a championship over the next 10 weeks. We'll see who leaves Phoenix a champion in 2025, but yeah. Let's get into your... Oh my god. Goddamn gas. Driver of the day, and yeah, we'll put this race on the Skyler scale, and we'll go to goddamn bed. Well, guys, when it comes to driver of the day, there's honestly a lot of people that you could give this award to, but I'm gonna give this to someone who has his ride under question and really didn't stand. Nobody really gave him the hope. I thought he was going to win the Xfinity race last night. If you guys follow me on my social medias, you'll know who I'm talking about, and that will be the number 7 of Justin Haley. Honestly, the standout Spire car tonight was up there contending all of the final stage, made a lot of very bold moves, was in position to take the win on the white flag. Like, you couldn't have done much more if you're Justin Haley. He did everything he could. He's got a baby on the way. He's probably never going to win another one of these, especially if Daniel Suarez comes in and takes that Spire number 7. But I want to give Justin Haley the driver of the day today. I think he deserves it. Honestly, I probably would have gave it to Ryan Blaney if he didn't win the race, but maybe even Cole Custer or Eric Jones deserve a shout, but honorable mentions, I guess. Daniel Suarez is an honorable mention too, but I'm going to give it to Justin Haley just because I think he deserves some credit for today's race. By the way, guys, this guy hasn't watched the race yet. This is actually my friend who, you can see the devious look in my eyes, but this is the guy I said Reese is going to have good vibes today or whatever. Check out his rating on GridRival for today. Here, wait. Line that up better. 263 points. That is an oof. That is a major oof. I mean, I only got, what, 447 for 6 drivers. That's not ideal. But, dude, 263 points. Oh my god, this guy only got... Oh, that's my friend Cullen. He's only got 307. Man. How did our course the league leader got 700 points? Or 800 actually. He got 799. But yeah, I'm out here talking about my fantasy leagues. I gotta chill. Sign up for GridRival Fantasy, by the way. Best NASCAR fantasy in the game. F1, Indy cars on there as well. Trust me, guys, if you get on GridRival, you'll love it. But anyway, Daytona wasn't the greatest race ever, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 90%. I thought this race was very enjoyable, action-packed from start to finish. Lots of memorable moments throughout this race. It was definitely one of the better races of the year. Wasn't quite my favorite super speedway race of the year. That one will be the Quicker State 400 at Atlanta. That race was amazing. We need more super speedway racing like Atlanta. I will say too, it did show that tires do matter a little bit on tracks like Daytona and Talladega, because there was a stint at the end of stage 2 where the Hendrick guys only took fuel. Everybody else took tires on that stop. And everybody was just able to handle and drive their car better than those Hendrick guys. So, something to watch out for at future super speedway races. Daytona hasn't been repaved since 2011. So, that could be an aging surface that we could keep an eye on as well. So, keep an eye out for that. And yeah, guys, that's where we're going to wrap up the Daytona post-race review. 10 more weeks of the season. The playoffs are here. Love them or hate them. We've got them for at least the end of 2025, maybe 2026. Fingers crossed we don't, but time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the post-race reviews. If you did enjoy it, please smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe and share with those notifications turned on. So you don't miss a future upload here on the channel, guys. And don't forget to join the Patreon and the Twitch. Links are in the description down below. I will catch you guys next time around as we head to the Coke Zero... Wait, no, we just finished the Coke Zero Sugar 400. The Southern 500. This Sunday next week, we'll head to the Southern 500. Oh, Darlington, how I love you. Under the light. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Nothing. Not a lot tops the Southern 500 for me, man. Not a lot can top the Southern 500. I'll see you guys at Darlington. But until then, guys, take care and peace.